You already know how to find slope, but you're also going to learn how to find rate of change. Okay? So let's just talk in general about slope. We define slope with a letter M. That also means rise over run, which most of you have been taught about that. Given a graph, can you tell me the slope of rise over run? Or you're looking to talk about it, so that's how you do it. But in general, when you're given two coordinates, you need to subtract your y coordinates over the subtraction of your x coordinates. So given two coordinates, that's what I'm expecting. I don't want you to graph them and do rise over run. On your homework assignment tonight, I want you to do this. So this is an example of that. Example 1. Your two coordinates are negative 3, negative 2, and negative 3, 6. So I'm going to wait till you catch up and then we'll do this one. So, subtract the y coordinates. Negative 2 minus 6. Your y's go on top.
Yeah.
And then subtract the x's. Negative 3 minus a negative 3. What?
Isn't that backwards? Is it y2 that's first?
6 over.
It's y2.
6.
Guys, relax for a second. I'll answer that question. What's this answer?
Negative 8 over 0.
That's a plus.
So negative 8. Or negative 0 or 0. What is that?
This is undefined. I'll tell you what that means here in a second. Now you were all having some conniption about the direction that I did this. So I'll work it the way you want. 6 minus a negative 2 over a negative 3 minus a negative 3. What do I get? Same thing. Undefined. You're not allowed to have a 0 in your denominator. It's undefined. Now, that doesn't mean that these 2 points don't exist. I didn't say that. I said it's undefined. Let's actually plot these so you can understand. Negative 3, negative 2 is right here. And negative 3, positive 6 is up here. What is that?
Straight.
Vertical.
The vertical line. What's the equation of a vertical line that you're all supposed to have memorized? Amazing how many hands I see up in the air. Just freaking out, ready to tell me the answer. What's that? Yeah. Y equals negative 3 always. I'm sorry, x. Sorry, x. You're going through the x-axis. X equals negative 3. The slope of a vertical line is always undefined. Okay? Got it? Yes?
Does it matter which way you solve?
No, just make sure that you go the same direction. That was my point of doing it this way. Yes, y2 comes before y1, but it all depends on what you said what x2 and y2 was. It doesn't really matter. Just go the same direction. You don't go left to right and then right to left. Don't do that. Got it? Awesome. All right, so I wanted to start with something that was obscure just to kind of grab your attention. Make sure you understand this. Vertical lines are undefined. Example 2. Everybody figure this one out. Negative 9, 1, and 1, 1. Everybody do this one. 10 seconds. 9 minus 1, and 1 minus 1. Oh, I'm sorry, I did that all backwards. 1 minus 1 and negative 9 minus 1, sorry. 0 over negative 10. Who got that? Y is over x is 0 over negative 10. 0 over anything is 0. That is not undefined. It's 0. 0 is a value. This is undefined. This is vertical. If we graph this point, these 2 points, negative 9, 1 and 1, 1, we get that line right there. It is a horizontal line. Horizontal lines are always 0. There's no slope to this floor. It's horizontal. Hopefully there's no slope on the floor. Okay? So don't tell me no slope. If the slope is 0, tell me it's 0. If the slope is undefined, you can say undefined. But don't say no slope. Okay? Alright. That is not an option. You say no slope, you miss the problem. Okay. Example 3. Now let's do a real one. 1, negative 3, and 7, positive 3. 10 seconds. Ready?
1.
Subtract your y's. Negative 3 minus 3. Subtract your x's. 1 minus 7. That's negative 6 over negative 6, or positive 1. Who got positive 1? Awesome. Isn't this great? Yeah. Wonderful. All right, example 4. So here is a graph. And here's your line. There's a point at 1, negative 3, and a point at 7, 3. And there's your line. Nate.
Slope's positive.
Well, the slope is positive. If it goes up to the right, it's positive. If it goes down to the right, it's negative. But now the question is, what is the slope? You could pick 2 points, 2 coordinates, and do this, or you can do what you guys have been taught, rise over run. I always work left to right, because if you're always going to the right, your run will always be positive. Okay? I don't care how you do it. But rise means you're going to go up or down. So if I'm going to start here, to get to that point, I got to go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's my rise. And then from there, I run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My slope is 1. That's this problem right here. Okay. So I graphed those 2 points and did rise over run, and my slopes should match. You go left to right, or down and left if you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's negative 6 because you went down. And then from here you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Left is negative as well. Well, negative over negative is positive. So either way you go, make sure if you're going down, it's negative. If you go left, it's negative. If you go up, it's positive. If you go right, it's positive. Got it? Who understands rise over run? Example 5. Aren't you always glad when we get to the last couple and you think you know everything? Find. That's always a wonderful word for students. Find the missing value. Welcome to algebra. Here's a point, 5, 4. Simple Simple enough. Here's the next point. -5y. I want to know what y is when my slope is 3/5.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. Fun.
How do you find slope?
Great.
Rising.
You don't have a graph.
Oh.
And how are you going to plot that on a graph? Sophie?
Slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1.
Okay, don't we know slope? 3/5. And I don't care how you do it. 4 minus y, you could do y minus 4, that's okay. Just go the same direction. Over 5 minus a -5. So 3 over 5 equals 4 minus y over 10. How do I solve this? Well, cross product. That's 30. What's this?
20 minus 5y.
Yes, distribute that through. 20 minus 5y. And can you solve that?
Yeah.
Subtract 20, you get 10 equals -5y. The minus sign doesn't fall off, just to refresh your memory. Divide by -5, y is -2.
Couldn't you, like, if you,
Oh my God.
We good?
Yes.
Page 239. 4 to 32 evens and the mixture of u evens. Not a lot.